Hey guys, I'm not okay. Honestly, I've been driving literally for a half hour. I feel disgusting. I'm not okay, so hi. I'm not well in any way, shape, or form, and that's really scaring me, that concrete truck. Hi, we're driving to Jack in the Box because oh, is this a right turn only? No, okay. Jeepers creepers. Can you even see? You don't want to look out the windows. It's disgusting here. Okay, hi you guys. Let's turn the fans down so you can hear me. I finally have pulled up. I had to there's no place to park anywhere. All these restaurants, they have the drive-through, and then the only way to exit is directly on the street. You can't pull back around the restaurant. You can't go to their parking lot. So I had to drive, and I had to circle all the way back just to get to this tiny, squeezy little itty-bitty parking spot that Jack in the Box has 1, 2, 3 spaces. That's it. For this crowded, dirty, filthy, disgusting city, there's 3 places to park. Great.
Click the link down below to follow my Cameo, where I will make a special video just for you. We can also message each other too. Link below.
And I'm just so uncomfortable. I picked a horrible location for my Airbnb. I mean, that's honestly what the main issue is. It's surrounded by filth and people on the streets, yelling, throwing bottles. I hear glass breaking. There's graffiti. There's people in tents. I mean, it's unbelievable. Stretches for miles. And this was advertised as luxury downtown Los Angeles, luxury. Oh, the couch is so dang cheap, it feels like I'm sitting on a lump of cardboard, just like a cheap old IKEA thing you could snap, just not even real wood, like that fake not plywood, what's it called? The fake wood that's man-made wood, okay? No cushion, it's horrible. The hallways stink, the elevators stink, the lobby smells like weed mixed with corpse. I'm like, corpse? How do people live here? The audacity that these cocky, egotistical, nasty rats have on social media. I live in LA. Oh, I live in LA. You live in Virginia. There's nothing there. That's full of Republicans. Oh no. But yeah, and I'm not getting politics into this. I'm just this is the ego. Like, everyone here is so elevated. Everyone's so wonderful. Blah 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 blah, and they live in paradise. This is disgusting filth. Disgusting filth. And driving here, all these people in the streets, just I'm like, are they looking to get hit today? Is this some kind of scheme in LA where people just jump in front of cars, hit me so I can sue you? I'm so scared driving. Good thing I have 2 insurances. I have my own insurance and I have the double insurance of the rental. And I'm like, dang, it's like people are walking around without clothes on. People are teeth are missing. Just nasty rats everywhere. And I get that these are human beings too, and it's heartbreaking because some of these people really need help, and some of these people don't give a crap about any of it. So I'm here. Hi, I'm here. Very unhappy. Very unhappy. My bed is memory foam, which I know, as they advertise, that's not luxury. I know mattresses, that's not luxury. There's nothing luxurious about waking up in sweat because you don't have any support. Okay, here's the thing. If you're gonna have a memory foam mattress, which is not normal, that's not the norm to have memory foam mattresses, it's not, then you make sure you put that on your listing. By the way, all 5 beds, it's a 3-bedroom, but there's 5 beds. All 5 beds, guess what? All 5 of them are all memory foam. I can't even go to the other bed. They're all memory. So you list that in your listing because that's not to be expected. Okay, memory foam was made for astronauts. It was invented for insulation and pressure relief. Okay, so you wake up in a pile of heat. I feel like I'm on fire. I have to put the AC. Well, it gets so cold here at night. I don't need the AC, but I make sure it's down by the time I go to sleep. 64. Okay, because I will wake up in heat, fire. The pillows are so effing cheap. They feel just like paper. I'm so angry. And someone just pulled up next to me. I'm sick of people looking at me. I just did a meltdown the other day and people just look. I'm sick of being looked at. I'm sick of having all these eyeballs on me. I miss Florida. I actually miss Florida. Florida is clean. There's barely any traffic. I've never, ever seen homeless. I've never seen a single tent. Not one. Not one. And Florida's populated, okay? Not one. Not one. Now, obviously, Florida has some laws where it's illegal to feed homeless people. I know some lady went to jail. That was breaking news like 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Some lady went to jail because she feeded the homeless. So maybe that makes the homeless not try to be on the... I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. From my perspective, I'm not dodging people in the streets. People are not banging on my windows the moment I arrive to this place. After flying in and seeing a cloud of sludge over these people's heads. These cocky, rich Ashleys. LA. Just sludge. You're breathing. Shh. I can't even curse on here. You're breathing poo. You're breathing poo, Ashley. You're breathing poo. You have no business criticizing. And I only say this because all the time, especially YouTube, all the YouTubers go to LA. People have asked me for years, Nick, why are you not going to LA? You're a famous YouTuber. Why are you not in LA? I remember I got noticed at a buffet in Pennsylvania. Like, what are you doing here? A famous person here? You're supposed to be in LA. I'm not supposed to be in LA. For what? To sit in traffic, pay half my money to politicians who aren't cleaning up anything, to see graffiti, see trash, see homeless, have prices through the roof, to smog the air. I mean, for what? The only reason I ever come to LA, you guys know, is because there's good people here. I have some friends here. I'm doing a collaboration. I actually did one yesterday. It was very nice. It was the only good thing, truthfully, about this trip. Well, now I also did see someone else. That was nice too, but getting there, what? An hour and a half in the car. An hour and a half in the car. And I complained in Orlando if I had to go 15 minutes each way. I was like, oh God, that's really far. An hour and a half. It's disgusting. And the whole way, all you see is broken glass, broken bottles, tents galore, graffiti, people walking on the streets with shopping carts, smog in the air, no greenery whatsoever, nothing beautiful in this place, nothing. And gas is $4 a gallon. $4 a gallon. Where I come from, it was like $1.90 something, and when it goes above $2, we're all like, ooh, getting up there. Yeah, I think the last time I saw it was like 202, 201. So I filled up the tank. Oh, by the way, I'm just angry. Let's eat. I hate this place so freaking much, and I think like, oh, maybe I should. A lot of this would have been solved if I would have booked someplace else to be. You know, but I don't know what's nice, and I should have just asked, and I didn't think to ask. And I've only been to Los Angeles, what, 4 or 5 times. Came here for Tosh.0, came for a collab. Next year came for another set of collabs, and then came with Orland one time. And also surrounded by a lot of, I mean, don't get me wrong, the people I met yesterday are amazing. You'll see them soon. But that's it, and I think not having anyone by my side and kind of just like driving in the streets all alone, looking at filth, feeling upset, it's just adding to the stress, you know. I just think if I would have booked someplace nicer, away from the filth and the trash and people on the streets flicking needles, dung, 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 I probably, a lot of this would have gone. And a place that has a bed. I'm so furious. Oh, and the pots and pans in this luxury listing, guess what? Some of them don't even have handles. Yeah, put that on my Instagram story. That's nice. That's really nice. Okay. So nice. You can't pay me to live here. These people, half their lives are spent sleeping, and the other half are spent sitting down in a car. I'm so angry. I'm so just like, I mean, I'm glad I came. I'm not going to talk about it because you'll see soon. But you know, I'm very glad the people that I'm here to see. It's amazing. That's the only nice thing. And I'm not being dramatic. I'm not a dramatic person to begin with. I'm not even being dramatic. Wait, did we lock the... Oh, where's the lock button? Ah! Ah! There. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm not dramatic, and,
Click the link down below to follow my Patreon for mukbangs and drama not allowed on YouTube. Link below.
It's gross. It's so filthy. And I have experience over the past couple years of the snobbery. The snobbery. That just is the stench of LA. Stench. And I'm like, what are you on? What are you so proud of? What? Because a lot of these people, especially YouTubers, they put their nose up to other states, other places. Girl, you have blinders on. You blind. You live in delusion land. But go ahead and waste your money and sit in traffic and look at people shooting heroin. Go ahead. Have fun. You're so awesome. This place is disgusting. Ugh. Anyway, I've never tried this before. This is called the grande sausage. Thank you. Goodbye. I'm so uncomfortable. The moment I open up my door, it's like a whiff of weed and corpse. And listen, I don't care what people do. I don't care. But it just adds to the problem. You know, it's just like, that stinks. That really stinks. And it's just different, okay? It's just different. Wait, let's do a thumbnail. Gosh, I can't even see anything. This lighting's horrible. What can I say? It is what it is. Okay, let's eat some cesspool fries. Here we go. Nom nom. Tastes like the gutter. And I'm sorry too. I know this sounds really disrespectful. This is people's homes too. I'm not talking about individuals though. I'm not talking about individuals. I'm not insulting people as people per se. I'm insulting the atmosphere. The environment here is nasty. And again, from my perspective as a YouTuber who's constantly met with, you're not in LA. Why are you not in LA? Even fans that come up to me, no matter where I go, why are you here? Why aren't you in LA? Because I actually want to be clean, and I actually don't want to see my money go to waste. And I actually care about people struggling. We don't just look at them on the street and be like, you can stay there till you die. Let's just drive around your tent. Oh, you know, I actually don't want to be dodging people in the streets and feeling guilty like, oh, I want to help them, but oh, they're on something, they're gonna hurt me. I don't want to be surrounded by crime, and it just... Let's try this sausage grande burrito. Look at that. That's very tasty. That's really good. They didn't charge me for the water, so that's nice. That's really tasty. Oh, that's really tasty. That's really tasty. Let's try their sausage, egg, and cheese croissant. That's very tasty. That's very tasty. That was tasty. And you know, again, I've been to San Diego briefly. Went there to see Trailer Trash Tammy. Y'all check out those collabs we did. They're so fun. Well, they're on all my channels. Well, 3 of the 4 or 5. But anyway, that was a little more green, a little less traffic. I didn't really get experience, and I didn't drive at all. Did I? No, I did Ubers and she drove me. I'm pretty sure. I think, yeah, I did Ubers. Very tasty. Very tasty though. Let's do the taco. Very tasty. Very tasty. So that's my rant. I hate this place. You couldn't pay me $10 million to live here. Because I don't care how wealthy you are, you still sit in traffic with everybody else. You still breathe the same filth, the sludge in the air. You still see all the depressingness on the streets. I'm thinking like, you're a human being. How do you drive here and think this is not okay? Everyone just, it becomes norm. They accept it. People feel powerless. They keep electing idiots that say they'll change the ways. They don't change anything about this place. It's so depressing. Traffic alone, never in a million years would I ever live here. The people, well, see, I'm not interacting with people. I'm not walking. I feel unsafe to walk, to be honest with you. I feel unsafe. Actually, when I stayed in K-Town one time, I also felt a little iffy walking on the streets. I felt safer in the place I was living in Colombia to walk around the streets than here. So, anyway, so I can't really say anything about the people other than the people I'm here to see, or my friends or other YouTubers. They're all great. That's what makes this place enjoyable, or survivable, we should say. Because if it weren't for them, oh my God, why would I ever come here, you know? The food's good, but you can get this in other places. That's really good, but you can get this in Vegas. Oh, this is really good. That's really good. Look at that. Look at that. That's really good. It's creamy, full of cheese. Has sausage. It's so greasy. It has hash browns. Look at that. Ah! But yeah, you can get good food anywhere. Every place has food that's good. I was hanging out with some people. Well, I did a collab yesterday, which I'm so excited to show you guys, but I also saw something else for whatever, and it was a group of people. We were all with masks on, sitting far apart. It was in like this little conference room type of thing, and I said to them, I'm like, you know, because they were all kind of mentioning, yeah, the traffic, oh, the air quality, oh, the homeless, oh, the crime, oh, you know, oh my God, what do we do? And I was like, okay, so why y'all live here? And they were like, family, work, and people don't like change. Those are the top 3 reasons that I heard from everybody. This is where it's a hub. It's a hub. Work is here, so you're here. Unless your work leaves, you're not leaving. Unless you just want to find a job in a different state, which can be scary, you know? And to be able to afford to leave, that's a big thing too. Shoot, big thing. I spent over $10,000 getting out of Colombia. I mean, that was overseas and I had to leave stuff behind and I lost stuff. Paying the fees to get it into America was horrible. I didn't have that much. They want like 1,000 something just to like get a permit. I'm like, this is ridiculous. My car there went sell, had to sell it for basically give it away, so all that money's gone. Horrible. I'm still angry. Isn't that horrible? Again, luckily my company has been great. Yesterday I spent a whole day, basically a whole day, but traffic. You guys know I hate driving. I'm not a very good driver to begin with, number one. Number two, I dislike driving. Even though I love cars, I like to sit in them, hear them, but and I had to drive back at night, and you guys know I can't see very well. It wasn't that bad. It was way worse in Vegas. Vegas, they don't have freaking lights on the road. Like the little divider, the little dotted lines that separates the lanes, Vegas doesn't have them. It's really weird to me. And so I was very nervous in Vegas driving at night. I'm nervous driving at night anywhere I go. But that was the cherry on top. Like, yeah, I'm done doing this. It's really unsafe. Here, I could see the lanes, but man, did I hate it. And when you're tired, your vision's blurry. I'm like, I just hate how everything's so far in this place. Everyone just accepts it. Everyone's just like, yeah. Like, the people I was seeing for business, they were far away, and they're like, oh yeah, it's only like an hour and a half. I'm thinking like, only? I mean, again, it was like 6 of them, and so we were all, it was for something, but it was in Orange County. So yeah, an hour and a half to Orange County. But they said only. That was his words. Only. I'm like, only. This is just the norm, and this is just people. This is their way of life. Hey Siri, play Way of Life. You know that The Last Samurai? Bumba. Bumba. I also got Bumba. God. A little secret. That song's very important to me in my life. You know when you listen to songs during certain events of your life? Excuse me, I'm stuffed in my mouth. And then every time you think of the song, you think of that event, or every time you think of the event, you think of the song. Like a boyfriend, you know, you had songs you listen to, every time you had a song, you think of The Way of Life. Go listen to it, it's beautiful. You guys know that's the type of music I like. Movie scores and such. I used to listen to the whole soundtrack during a very, very, very important time in my life. Very shifting time of my life that I've never said on YouTube. I'm not going to. But a little secret though, that song is very special. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. The Way of Life. You can hear the Japanese, is it I've never even seen the movie. Okay, that's how I am. I know Game of Thrones soundtrack. I know Lord of the Rings. Never seen any of those movies. I love music. Music is my thing, you know. That speaks to me more than a story, because you get to imagine a story. Or, again, connect that music to what you're going through, and it becomes your story. Like if I were to retell a certain event that happened in my life, that song will start playing in my head to kind of illustrate the emotion behind what took place. That's how I'm wired. Anyways, this place is disgusting. And I don't want to hear from any other YouTubers ever again. Why are you not in LA? Come move here. Or fans. Why aren't you in LA? Because, you know, I'm already chopping off lots of years of my life from eating junk food. We don't need to do that from, you know, lung problems, too. Let's try some rant. Oh, my God. I'm just so upset. The bed sucks. The couch sucks. The chairs or whatever. The shower! That's a big issue. I forgot to even tell you. The shower is a death trap. It's like one of those little don't step on the mine type of work. Stupidity. I'm thinking, like, who designed this? Where were the fact checkers? Where were the people observing? Where were the eyes on this project? Was this done by a builder? No, it has luxury in the title, which means it had an architect or a design team. Who looked at this and said, yeah, that's a good idea? Stupidity. Stupidity. The shower is the worst shower experience of my life. I'm trying to think. I liked my shower more in Colombia, and that was like dingly dongly dunk. We didn't even have hot water. We had one of those instant hot water heads. It was like electric, and it would like heat up, but you only had like 5 minutes, and it would go. That was nicer than this. And the design, it's the design of it. I'm like, wow. For the week, thousands of dollars. To look at crime, graffiti, and trash. Fear for your life while you shower, and then sit on a cardboard IKEA couch. So LA. It's gonna take me days to get over this. Actually, every time I leave the place, every time I leave my house, this is a reminder. There's not a single flower anywhere. You know, you can grow so many beautiful flowers. This has a Mediterranean type climate. Not a single fruit tree. They have palms. That's it. Like, plant some bushes. Plant some flowers. Try real hard. I know all the comments can be like, well, you just went to the wrong place. I'm sure there's great places here. You're right, I did go to the wrong place. Absolutely. I just didn't know where to go. And I should have just asked. I should have asked some people. Okay, I don't come here often. I don't like my previous experiences in terms of the environment. So you can recommend, I mean, you can recommend to me, and there'll be a lot of pressure, like, uh-oh. Okay, so if I tell you somewhere to go and you hit it, it's gonna be my fault. Oh, oops. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna stick this through. It's so hard to be inspired when you're by yourself in a place you don't like, feel like you're wasting your money, on an Airbnb with an IKEA cardboard banana box couch. Let's entertain people. No, I'm just misery in my head. You know what? I think I'm just gonna suck it up and go somewhere else and just forfeit, just lose the money. Because I'm ruining my trip, you know? It took freaking 25 minutes to get here. Can you believe that? I probably went a mile. I only say this because I'm looking at the time. I'm dreading driving back. Like, the effort to eat is astonishing. Next time I have to come to this place, I won't be anywhere in this place, vicinity. Anywhere. I heard Newport Beach is nice. I've heard Long Beach is nice. I've heard Costa Del Mar is nice. Is that what it's called? Cora Del Mar. And then up the other side, where's all the people go? Studio City or Sherman Oaks. Aren't those nice neighborhoods? Yeah. Maybe I need to just splurge as trailer trash. Splurge like Tammy and just get someplace nice and feel comfortable. It's so crazy because what I paid for 1 week is more than double what half the people watching this video pay in a month. Guaranteed. So I certainly do feel like I splurged already. Just for the record. Absolutely. Maybe even triple, probably triple what people pay in a month in all these other places. I paid for a week in filth. Well, this was really nice, this whole meal. The burrito was really good. The french fries were... Oh, did I finish them? I'll finish them. I really want to do an Arby's versus Jack in the Box curly fry. I've talked about this so much. People did it for me. It was so cute. Last year, I bet you guys remember, I mentioned in one of my mukbangs, I'm like, oh, I wish I knew what Jack in the Box versus Arby's curly fries was like. I don't live there. Can some of my viewers do it for me? I woke up to 100 videos. 100 damn people went out and ordered Arby's and Jack in the Box and filmed it for me and uploaded it to their channels. I was like, this is really touching. Thank you, everybody. Well, to be honest, I forget what anyone said. So, I know, it's awful. And I don't remember seeing a consensus. It wasn't like everyone liked Arby's. Or it was kind of like, I like this. It was kind of 50-50. The only thing I remember is Jack in the Box is very skinny and way less amount for their large, but costs more. Arby's costs less and it's bigger, more amount. I don't remember that. I will remember that. I don't want to drive back. Oh. Oh, this ranch is not good. Oh my god. I feel like I'm getting like sadder. Like this breakup is really intense for me. When I first went to Vegas, I was so inspired to be like, over him, over the crap, over... I truthfully, I didn't even miss Orland. Didn't even miss him. And I saw Hungry Fat Chick, and I was going to my favorite restaurants. And now, I think it's because I was in an environment that I love. I actually love Vegas, you know? I don't like the dusty air, but I like that it's small. You can go from one side to the city to the other side of the city in 30 minutes. Maybe 40 max. The whole city, side to side. And I like that there was a lot of lights and action that remind me of New York, which is my favorite place. If I had to choose a city, I love New York, you know? I was gonna do Broadway. But I love the mountains. I love the nature trails, which I didn't really get to do. Friendship, I was just so happy. And then here, it's like, the driving really lowered my spirits. I smell it in the air, the pollution. And just seeing people struggle on the streets really makes me feel a certain way. Like, I feel uncomfortable spending thousands of dollars for a week in a place and there's people sleeping on the streets. I feel like guilty. I feel like something's wrong. I feel unsafe. People were banging my window. Some lady came looking like she was on The Grudge meets what's the apocalypse movie? Dawn of the Dead. Some lady, Dawn of the Dead on my door. I'm just like, ooh. I'm like The Sims. Did you ever play that game? The mood goes up, the mood went down, and then it's yellow bar or red bars down at the bottom. I'm angry. All my bars dropped on The Sims, and that man's pants are so far down, they're almost at his ankles. How do you walk, sir? And why are you showing people your underwear? This place, I don't even understand. That's a style I'll never understand. Man, I get people make fun of my Walmart attire and everything, but again, this is a matter of like quality of life. Like, it's unsafe. What if we had to run? Your pants are at your ankles. I don't understand. What if you had to flee for your life? You're gonna trip and fall. How do you move? How do you walk? Someone's blasting music. Yeah. Excuse me, noise. Blasting noise, scaring the birds, making the flowers wilt. Did you ever see that study where they took a plant and they took a plant here and they put them in separate rooms? Same soil, pH, same type of water. I don't know if it was mineral water or like whatever. Same type of lighting, from the plant light, whatever. One room, they talked really sweet to it. Encouraged it. Hey, can you grow for me? You're so beautiful. Look at those. They nurtured with soft voice, and then they would play classical music. And then in the other room, they played really intense music. They yelled at it. They degraded it. They said a lot of curse words. This plant wilted within 2 days. Same soil, same sunlight, same water. That plant got depression because of its environment. This one did. Actually, there's a study too out of Italy, which is so inspiring. Their vineyards for their wine. This man, he was on the BBC. He put little speakers throughout his whole vineyard, throughout the whole thing, speakers, and he would play classical music. And not any kind, because when you say classical, everyone thinks of Mozart. Dun 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 dun. No. Classical can mean a lot of things. Okay. Get into Prokofiev, Rachmaninoff, Shostakovich, all the Russians. They're drunk and upset, okay? It reflects in their music. It can be very scary. I think there's a lot of beauty in that too. But they weren't playing that. They were playing real calming and gentle type of classical music. So it was like stringed instruments or orchestras and stuff. And they had all these scientists come, and they were like, you can look it up. The BBC did it. So inspiring. They literally played music for the freaking grapes. They played music to the grapes every day. They played music, and then they obviously did tests over time. It's a family-run place, and before they added the speakers, they were already testing. So they had a little patch over here where it was no speakers, right? And then a big patch over here with the speakers of the music. And they were comparing the two. The wine, the flavor, the density, the sugar, the color, and even the leaves of the plants. One was more prone to bacterial or fungal diseases, and one was more rot resistant from the music. So don't come for me when I call certain things noise. Well, that's disrespectful. It's all equal. No, it's not. It's not. Sorry. No, you can enjoy anything in life and you have the freedom to do so, but it's not all the same in that regard. And let's face it, you don't listen to Moonlight Sonata or Schubert Piano Trio or the Brahms Piano Quintet. Ah, love that one. You don't listen to the Brahms Piano Quintet in F and have the same thoughts as you do when you listen to you don't. You don't. You will have different thoughts. Trust me. And you know this. And people know this. But people like to be offended by truth sometimes in this world. People like to be offended by truth. So that's what it is. That's my speech for the day. I hate this place. I can't wait to leave. But hopefully, more good things are going to happen to me here. I might do another video with... Well, you'll see. It's really up to them, not me. But I just can't wait for that. And I guess I'm just gonna go drive and sit back in my place and smell weed and corpse all day and sit on a cardboard banana box couch. So, I hope you're doing better than me. Don't feel like you're less of a person because you don't live in LA with Ashley. No. You're a great person. You don't deserve to be degraded because of where you live. Be smart. Look at the flowers. Appreciate the greenery. Smell the air. And be happy you ain't here, okay? I'm upset. You just insulted my music. Yeah, play that music for the man's Italian vineyard and try that wine. See how that tastes. Okay? Well, we're not plants. We're obviously able to hear it. Oh. Okay, well then this conversation will be lost. We ain't gonna go anywhere. Do you have cells, sir? Do you have cells, sir? You do have cells, okay. We are so far separated in stuff that this conversation's lost. But those people didn't even make it this far. Hi, did you make it to the end of my video where I complain about life like a privileged person that everyone hates? Yeah, hi. You made it this far. Thank you for listening. Nick, all you do is complain on your channel. I know I do. But people think it's funny. People like the enjoyment. Oh, and the roads. Can we talk about the roads real quick before I go? I'll back on these roads. I get it, it's a city. But I'm not talking about the city anymore. I'm talking about even just the highways, the freeways, the runways. Birkin. They're all cracked. These models be falling down smack on their face from the cracks in the road on the runway. The whole time. The whole way. And I get it. There's a lot of people. It's probably expensive. I don't care. You're gonna charge the highest tax in the whole dang country. there's no excuse then. There's no excuse. I get there's a lot of people. My camera is burning up. It's sitting in the sunlight. Oh my God. I don't care. I understand that's an obstacle. Life is full of obstacles. There's an obstacle of fixing things when there's millions of people trying to trample over it. You have to close the road, the traffic gets worse. I get it, it's an obstacle, but life has obstacles. But life should also have solutions. And you have the means, or you hope so, if you're gonna charge the most tax out of the whole entire United States of America, that the roads don't look like this. I drove from downtown Los Angeles to a different place on like the other side, near Orange County. The whole way, the entire way, bumps, cracks, tire prints. Oh my God. I remember driving for a couple miles. Will this stay? Okay. I remember driving for a couple miles, you guys. Where you know when you put down fresh cement, it's a little wet, it's very impressionable. You don't want to step in it. Some truck must have, maybe even the dang construction workers, drove their tires through it for miles and let it cool and solidify. So the cement, as you're driving, you see permanent, it's like the road and then tire mark and then the road, tire mark and the road. So permanent, and you're bumping on the whole time because the stupidity, the laziness of all, the carelessness. And then the government, like, yeah, it cost us $5 billion to make that road. No, it didn't. No, it did not. It did not. There's actually, I remember a story out of New York where they had to renovate a bathroom, right? They had to renovate a bathroom and whatever. It was a public bathroom, something like that. And it was in charge, the government, the city, or the council, whatever, some kind of, whatever. The leaders were in charge of fixing up the bathroom, the public bathroom. It was like at a park or something. And they claimed it cost them, I don't know the exact number. You can go fact check it. It's a real story. Let's just make something up that's absurd, because it was absurd. It was like, what did they say, $30 million. that was their spreadsheet, itemized list. Bam. Here's our proof. The city council, it cost us $30 million to fix that bathroom. And then it was like a special on some kind of news thing where they had the interviewer asking different people. They talked to contractors and architects and whatever, and said, if it was up to you to fix that bathroom, how much would it have cost you? Give us a ballpark. And they were like, 300K, 400K, 350, no more than $500,000. And the city charged $30 million. And it, you know, so this is what's happening here. This, you know, these roads, and it's not even done nicely. The audacity. And these Ashleys drive down on the road. Oh, this place is so hip, so modern, so chic. I love LA. Oh my God, everyone else in the country sucks. California is just so amazing. We rule the economy. We actually, you know, we're so more forward and progressive, and we love, yeah. As you're bumping your butt down on the highway for 2 hours to go get your nails did. Have fun. Have fun on that bumpy road, driving 2 hours to get some groceries. Have fun. I ain't living here. I ain't living here. And I'm sure there's probably other nice parts of California. I've been to San Diego. I was there very briefly, like I said. I don't really remember that much. In terms of the air, the smells, the trash, the graffiti, the homeless, the safety. I don't remember really much because it was very quick, and I also wasn't driving. And that's all I've seen. Oh yeah, and pray that your house don't burn down. Okay, here's the thing. The rich people, they'll leave, right? They'll get their beautiful mansions and what's it called, Calabasas, right? That can burn down. So they leave the smog and the crime and the crowdedness and the sludge. And they go out into the mountains. Oh, beautiful. We're away from everyone. And there's wildfires every year burning people's $1 million houses down. It's just a sad state, a sad place to be for me. And you know, I would prefer the hurricanes in Florida every year, which unless you're on the water or by the water from the surge of the water, you're fine. Most people are fine. The homes that get most affected are the ones at the water that are built out of wood, which is stupid. You know, but they have resorts in Miami and all these places where it's made of steel, it's made of concrete, and they've never blown away. And they've been there through every hurricane for the last 30 years, you know. And that's it. Prefer that so much more. So, this is a long video, but I have a lot to say, and I hope people don't get personally offended. Like, I live in California, you just insulted my home. Sorry. I just want to be honest. This is my perspective, this is my opinion, this is my observation, and I don't think people are truthful enough on the internet about this place. Just saying. Okay, just saying, which is why you see so many people saying, why are you not in LA? All the YouTubers go to LA. LA is so amazing. Yeah, let's tell a little more truth here. I mean, I would film, there's a lady right there with brooms, some type of sponge, a mattress, like, is that her house? I don't know. It's like a pyramid, it's a teepee. She's living in that. This poor woman is living under a broom, a mattress, and some kind of foam thing right there on the street. Why don't all the amazing, so cool, popular, rich YouTubers ever show that to you? Do they not want to break the illusion? You could just go on YouTube, type LA homeless issue. You can go watch it. I don't want to go that far where I'm just like filming everyone like a zoo animal. Okay, these are people. Okay, but other people did it, so go watch their videos. Okay, because people should see the truth. That's all I'm saying. And maybe the cockiness might go down a little bit. Probably not. But I'm very upset. Like, I don't want to turn the camera off. I'm done my food. I'm just dreading driving back. I'm dreading walking back into that place. My house stinks. The couch is uncomfortable. The bed is... I broke the chair! Oh! 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 No joke. On day one, people, my computer chair, it has a desk for a computer. It kind of similar to the chairs I used to have in Florida. It was like 4 spokes that come down. They have... Ooh, it's really bright. It has like the little nuts and bolts that you twist on with a screwdriver. One of them popped off. All the pieces are there, but I can't sit on the chair anymore. I get it, I'm 300 pounds. If I was doing some type of like rental, I'd be a little weary of a 300-pound man. But you know, I wouldn't put in the description that it was the most luxurious place on earth, because that would mean furniture that's of quality, which means they can hold 300 pounds, actually. So I have to sit either on the bed or the couch or the floor to edit all these videos for you. And it's uncomfortable, and uncomfortable. I'm dreading driving back. What is all that ruckus? Look at that. What is that? I'm so devastated. I've seen homeless people before, you know. Well, goodbye. Bye. Half-hour drive. Here we go. My feelings are valid. I know there's people worse than me. You don't have to tell me. I know this. I believed it. I've lived it. I lived in Guatemala where we didn't even have a lock on the door. We had to tie the door shut with a shoelace to keep people out. All right. I've struggled in so many different ways.
feelings are still valid no matter where you sit on the spectrum, you know. So I don't want to hear like, you can't say this because there's people worse. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I can't say this. My feelings are valid. Your feelings are valid. And if you express them, that's how you make change and make the world a better place. Okay. Don't listen to the idiots on YouTube in the comments who think they're psychologists. They're not. Listen to me. Okay, listen to me. Where's my freaking... I'm so I can't even be funny. I can't even make jokes. I feel so uninspired here. I can't even make jokes sitting here like, rah, 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 rah. I'm too fat for my seatbelt. Like, I can't talk about my weight. It's so difficult when I'm just everywhere I look. I'm like, oh my God, what happened? Goodbye. A big thank you to my patrons for supporting this video, and a bigger thank you to my new executive producer, Leslie Jeppesen. If you'd like to become a producer and help support my channels, or if you just want to join the community to see what else I'm posting, come on over to my Patreon by clicking the link down below. You must be age 18 or older. And for something even more personal, gift yourself a personalized video just for you. Or book a video for someone and surprise them. We can also DM each other and chat one-on-one. So if you want to watch even more content from me, come follow my Patreon. But if you want a personalized video or just want to talk, come over to my Cameo. Patreon and Cameo are both linked down below. Thank you so much. Bye.